Alright, so this is gonna be a quick little video, quick little get ready with me. I don't really have a lot of time because I need to be ready to go somewhere in about 30 minutes. So let's see what we can get done. I've already done my eyebrows and I'm gonna do just a little bit of eyeshadow. So let's just go ahead and jump into that. I'm gonna use a Dior concealer, Dior Skin Star concealer. That's what I'm gonna use to kind of just use as a base. I actually just used this concealer yesterday and I really liked it. I kind of forget I have stuff like just sitting around, so I forget to use it and I forget if I like it or don't like it or whatever. I don't really talk to y'all that much, so I felt like I should talk a little bit more. Mainly I just like to get a little eyeshadow video done and then like kind of just have it out the way. I'm gonna be switching between two Morphe palettes, the James Charles one and then Fall Into Frost palette. So I really feel like I'm gonna be taking a trip sometime soon. I mean, now would be the time to start taking trips. Yeah, I just feel like I'm gonna end up taking a trip sometime soon because that's what I feel like I need to do when I've been very overwhelmed or stressed. I'm gonna start off with sand. Like I was saying though, I feel like I'm gonna be taking a trip just because life kind of gets very overwhelming and very stressful. I feel like, especially when you're young, because though you may not have as much to do like you feel like you do, you put a lot of pressure on yourself and you put a time limit on yourself to get certain things accomplished, and it just stresses you out. So I'm trying to stop doing that. Things are going to fall into place. Like, I know they're going to fall into place. I just am not sure how, which I don't think many people are sure how things are going to fall into place. You just kind of get a feeling. We put a lot of the pressure on ourselves rather than life actually doing it. So I need to go kind of regroup and get my brain back together so that I'm able to come back and be better. Don't stress yourself out. If you do, go travel. For real though, like I think a long time ago my dad told me like for young people it's really not expensive to travel. And if you actually do the research like before, like a good amount of time beforehand, like it's actually not that expensive to travel. And you have so many different things to do now. You got freaking Airbnbs, you don't have to get a hotel, like. Or I think if you're 25, then you are over the age of 25, you can do the timeshare things. But traveling's not that bad like we make it seem like. Or maybe I'm the only person that thinks that it was that bad before, but he had to really sit me down and talk to me like, girl, get out there and live your life. You'll be working for the rest of your life, so go ahead and live it. I'm using 24 karat gold from the Fall Into Frost eyeshadow palette. I really don't do eyeshadow. The only reason I'm doing eyeshadow is because I decided to make this video. I do eyeshadow, don't get me wrong, but I really do like a basic look. Like, what's the point of me having all these eyeshadow palettes if I'm not going to use them? Plus I actually do like what I do with them when I do use them, so I'm just would like to get into the habit of using them a little bit more. I really like this 24 karat gold shade because it has like some extra, like it's already a shimmery shade, but it has like some kind of sparkles in there, honey, that just get you together. I'm trying not to pay so much attention to like things that, the little things that stress me out, like skin that can be fixed. For sure it'll be better. It's just tripping right now. trying not to let my job stress me out. Yes, I have a job. But I feel like a lot of the things that I feel like I get stressed out by are caused by me getting stressed out by them. They're just really not that big of a deal. Granted, you're gonna have your things in life for sure, but I feel like a lot of the stress just comes from you. Like, you are stressing yourself out. Nobody else is stressing you out. Do I want to do some eyeliner or not? Girl, you need to hurry up and decide. It's time. Time is ticking. Time is money. Okay. No, we're not gonna do any eyeliner. Okay, I'll be right back. So as you can see, I decided to go add some eyeliner. Okay, I think I'm just like addicted to winging it out now. So I'm going back in with this Dior Skin concealer. I told y'all my favorite concealer is the Too Faced concealer, which it is, but sometimes I just have to switch it up because you get tired of using the same one over and over again. I have a different way of like applying my makeup at times. This is the NARS foundation. It's probably my favorite foundation now. It's between this, the Maybelline, actually, and I'll make a video on that, why. The Maybelline Super Stay foundation, and then also the Too Faced foundation. I'm just gonna use this foundation brush from Dior and blend that out. It's not my favorite brush, but it's not bad. Definitely have to go in with a beauty blender afterwards because definitely will be a little streaky. I'm not the biggest fan of brushes, but I've gotten like used to using them a little bit more as of lately. See, I think a brush hair just came off on my face. I'm just going with this and kind of blend that out a little bit. Oh, focus, 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 focus. Why are you doing that? There we go. This foundation is just so pretty. It's so pretty. But anyway, like I said, I will make a video kind of, maybe, I don't know if it's going to be comparing the foundations, but just kind of like showing you why I like it. I'm going to add a little bit more because that brush, yeah, this is why I don't like brushes. I like brushes for like applying foundation. I usually am just good with a beauty blender of some kind because it just gets the job done the right way. I know a lot of people, it could also be I'm just not liking anything about my skin though. That's also what it could be. But a lot of people are kind of like faithful in using brushes to apply. It's a little less messy, I guess, but to me, you get more brushes dirty. I use 3 beauty blenders for pretty much everything, so yeah. This concealer can get a little tricky as it's good, but I feel like it can be a little tricky because if you let it sit for a while, it can get a little bit harder to like move around versus it being super wet. But I like to let my concealer now dry. I think I just learned this from Jackie Ina, that it works better for me if you just let it sit there a little bit. Cause you see, it's still like doing what it needs to do. It brightened and it still was able, I'm still able to spread it out like I wanted to, but I feel like if I just let it be wet, it will not work. Like, I will crease. I crease really bad, like around my eyes, like under the eyes. I crease so bad, so I have to do certain things that'll make sure that that doesn't happen for me. And I'm applying just a little bit more. I do this before I do the powder, just so it's not super dry under my eyes, and just so that I make sure that I have the coverage that I want. Okay, so far this is not looking too bad for me to be going as fast as I am. I'm just gonna, I don't bake. I just press the powder into my skin, and I find that that's pretty much what works best for me. I just don't, that it wastes extra time for me to be trying to bake when I can just push it in and like set it how I need to set it. Set the makeup. This powder is the Fenty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder. This is the color Banana, my shade Banana, my bad. Put it a little bit up here, and then less in my eyebrows. I feel like if I set my eyebrows, then they won't look like oily later. I feel like I said that in one of my other videos, but yeah, I have a weird thing about putting a little powder over my brows. It doesn't do anything bad, so figure it can't hurt. The next two powders that I use are the Maybelline Loose Finishing Powders. I use the one in deep and one in dark. The one that's in deep, ooh, let me shake that up a little bit. It was a little empty at the top, but yeah, I use the deep one for like all over my face, just to kind of like sort of bring color to my face basically, and set my foundation. This one's like basically my skin tone, so I like it a lot. I used to use it a lot before, but I think I used it as like a setting powder when I was doing some weird stuff. I don't know. I think I'll make that a video of like how I used to do my makeup a long time ago versus now, because it's a totally different process. Like I don't even understand like what I used to do. Go back into with this dark, and I use this little brush. This is for my contour. Like I said in another video, I'm pretty sure I explained, like I ended up buying this thinking that it was gonna be good because I'm dark skinned, you know, but I was just like misjudging the color of this. It has a little bit of red in it, which is good for me because I have a little bit of, I'm getting makeup all over me. I have a little bit of red in my skin tone now, but I didn't want to throw it away once I realized that I couldn't use it as an all over the face type of powder, which is what I bought it for. But once I discovered that, okay, this doesn't really work for me, I ran out of a contour color of the ABH palette, and I just started using this and it worked. Now I just use it all the time. Little nose contour. I'm sorry, this mirror is just, if I didn't have this, I don't even know what I would do, because I don't even like smaller mirrors. I feel like this just allows me to see everything that I need to see. Let's see, highlighters. I use this little dusty old highlighter palette. I didn't even show y'all, but I use this from ABH, Anastasia Beverly Hills. I want to use my signature go-to or not. I'm gonna mix it and use white sand and hot sand. It's a little bit much sometimes. I can't really see it all the way, so I'm gonna add a little bit more. Okay. Okay, that might be a little bit much. That is pretty. Pretty. I know y'all probably think I'm putting it in my eyebrow, but I'm actually not. It's just kind of like getting that little area, this little, I forget what it's called, but that's what I'm getting. And lately I've been using a lot of Dior products, probably because my friend was working in Dior and gave me some nice little gifts, so I'm just testing out to see how I like them, and I love them. So this nude luminizer blush, I don't know what shade this is. It says 11, so we're just gonna go with 11. But it looks like this, and it's super pretty. I don't like having a lot of sparkles on my face, so that illuminizer word was just kind of getting to me, but it actually looks really pretty on, so no. That's pretty. I need to stop acting crazy because I'm yelling and stuff. I'm the only one in here right now. Let me put this. Do y'all put like the plastics or whatever back into like the makeup thing? Like, I feel like when you're using it for like the first couple times, then you start putting all the stuff back. And once you start getting a routine where you need to kind of hurry up, then you start to forget about it and you don't do it as much. But maybe that's just me. I don't know, but I'm gonna apply some eyelashes and I'll be right back. Okay, so I did go put the eyelashes on and I took my hair out, and now I'm just gonna finish off with a lip. This is my mini MAC Chestnut lip liner. And then the top. My lips are feeling a little dry today. That's annoying, but I'm gonna take another lip liner. This is Maybelline. I don't know what color this is. This is Tiramisu. So I just kind of fill this in a little bit. These are both really small at this point. I've had them for a long time. Like, a long time. This one, also by Maybelline. And this one was raw chocolate. This bad boy right here, boy. Something else, a game changer. Focus. But it's a game changer. Gonna add that gloss on top of that. And we're done. And this was a Clarins lip oil, Instant Light Lip Comfort Oil. So this is the finished look. I know I went really quick, so like I said, if y'all want me to refilm this or anything, just kind of let me know and I can do that. I just really needed to rush because I had somewhere to go today. If y'all have any questions, you know, just drop them in the comments. If you have any suggestions, drop them in the comments. Let me know what you want to see. I know I always do my eyebrows before I start, and I always kind of moisturize before I start, so if you want to know anything about that, let me know. I am going to be doing a few more videos. This one was just like a kind of a quick get ready with me. I did end up adding the eyeliner, but even that part didn't take a long time. Like, this was a quick look for me. I kind of am familiar with the colors already. They looked good. It was a little messy, so there's a few sparkles from that one eyeshadow on me, but I did not spray the brush like I normally do, so that could possibly be a reason why too. But as far as everything else, like, yeah, this is pretty much what I would go for if I had to do my makeup really quick and go somewhere and I wanted to look, you know, a little cute. Oh yeah. Thanks for watching and goodbye next time.